only goes halfway. See that? So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and look at putting the throttle sleeve. Now APM recommended a really good trick to do it. It's just simple hairspray. I've been meaning to pick one up because I guess in our household we don't have hairspray. I don't use it myself personally, and then nor does any of the girls in the house here. Just my sister and my niece. She's too small to put anything on her hair. Yeah, so we're gonna try to fit this. Well, sorry. We're gonna try to fit this guy in here, right? In order to do that, the most easiest way, what APM recommended, of course, is to get hairspray. Once you get hairspray, you can lube it. It becomes a great lube, and you can swash it in there. Now I did it the harder way, unfortunately. I pounded. I didn't realize that oil can help lubricate things and get things in there. You know, you think I know that stuff, but no, I did not. So we're gonna go and try that trick of his. We're gonna get hairspray, and we're gonna go and hopefully do that. Getting it out is a different story. We're gonna need the air compressor to help us pull it out. So let's see how this looks first. If this is the ideal, what we're wanting. A little cleaner. How does it match our bike? In fact, we can use this right now as a tester. We can pull it out. Okay, so let's try this out to see how it looks on the surface first before we actually modify anything. Now, if we do this all the way, we can get this all the way out. We can actually get this in there and pound on it and get it to rip open. Doesn't look too bad, actually. What do you guys think? I'm going to take this example, and you can look at the other one, for example, too. I'm going to take this and then take the original one back. So you can get an idea of both variations. And knowing me, I don't know where I placed the other throttle, but I'm sure it's somewhere around here. If it's not in this mess. All right, let's see. Putting it in here probably. No, I don't. I don't even have it in here. Should I have it back in here? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let's get these guys back in here. I don't think I would put it inside anything else other than these guys here. Let's see. Nothing but bubble wraps here. Nothing to put in here. You would figure I just put it somewhere visible where I can find it easily when I'm about to try it out, right? Knowing me, I did a comparison on it. Oh, here it is. Alright, so here we go. We got a little more aluminum here versus this guy here. Has a more aluminum on the tail end, but again, when this comes off, let's go and take this on and try it out. So you definitely want to probably replace this guy here, because if you look at it, he looks pretty beat up, right? And that's what our air compressor will do for us. It will just pull this guy all the way out. So let's check it out. Okay, this is what's currently at right now. Let's see if this guy's even shorter or longer. That's with the bar and the mirror detached. Okay, it's about almost the same. I don't see any difference though. But it does seem like it's they're a little bit more gripper. This guy does seem a little bit more aggressive, even though he's older. But the NCY one looks pretty nice too. Let's see what we're gonna do. The NCY one has a little bit more cut shape here to expose from that dirt getting in, right there. So what do you guys think? Keep the Strata 7 on there, just change out the throttle sleeve. You know, it looks kind of used a little bit, but I think it still looks nice. Strata 7. Or put the NCY one on there. Decision. Well, we can't do anything until we get some hairspray, and we could definitely try to see how we can actually pull these guys out. We'll more than likely have to take this control out so we can actually feed our air compressor somewhere. However, these guys do have a little thicker here. These guys are thicker right here. I can feel them. They're much more thicker. See, this one's chewed up already because I didn't know how to do it. I kept on banging it in there. So that's why it's kind of damaged a little bit from the compression, compact. So it's kind of crooked here, there. Well, let's check out the other end. This is the shorter one. The shorter one here is going to have the bar and mirrors removed as well. Let's see how he shortens it out. You can actually almost see that this mirror here is actually almost even longer, another centimeter longer. And I don't know, we can, I don't know, compact and shrink it a little bit. I think we could probably shrink it a little bit. I think this guy was kind of compacted in there, because once you get compact in there, you can shrink it a little bit by compacting further. And I don't think there's nothing stopping. This is rubber, so you have time to compact it in there. So probably get shrinked a little bit. It's going to squish the NCY logo a little bit, but that's fine. It's going to fatten it up, because we definitely don't want any more. Because you look at this guy, he's already have a good, I guess, half an inch already that he doesn't have any connection to the bar, and we just don't want that anymore. So we want to make sure that it actually gets into the bar area more, because we can't squeeze this anymore, because remember what happened last time we squeezed it, it broke our plastic cover, so that's a no-go there as well. So curious to see how we do this. Okay, let's do this. I always like to tackle things as they come. So let's go and open this air compressor, and let's get it installed, and let's find out how we're going to actually make this guy work. We're going to need this guy. We're going to need the air compressor. So let's open him up, shall we? You know, it's funny, Craftsman, I always thought they were a Sears brand, right? I guess they're now selling in Lowe's, because I guess maybe Sears is no longer in service. So that's interesting, huh? So anyway, feels pretty light. Looks like you can do it on your own. Lay it out like this. There we go. Let's bring them out, really out, just to make sure. So he's got a nice rubber boot on him, kind of like that little red color. Hopefully it's set already for us, because I have no idea how to set these guys yet. Tank pressure, regular spray. I think he said it stops on its own when it gets to a certain amount of RPM. I'm not sure we have to close anything or open anything. So let's just go ahead and get the tie wrapper out. We're going to do a test to see if we can actually take out the throttle sleeve first before we modify anything. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is also a male connector. So what we'll do is we'll connect it to this guy here. Does he have a long enough extension? Oh man, doesn't even seem that long. Okay, so let's do this. We can use this guy as an extension. There we go. That's all sealed. Let's go forward into that guy. I'm not sure you have to have the hose connected yet, but I guess we can build the pressure now, right? You know what's funny? This little guy right here, he's just spitting out. Oh, maybe you have to tie him down. Maybe he's like a, what do you call that? Maybe I should start looking at the manual quickly, huh? I think you have to tie them down because he feels like he's just leaking his air out. So it's probably never going to get full. So it's probably hand tightened. All right. Learn the tool to use the tool. All right, so let's see this guy's manual. Okay. Thank you. Will result in death or injury. Plug it in. Connect grounding pin. Yeah, it does have that grounding set. Yeah, we know that. 1, 2, 3 right there. Grounds for safety. On and off switch. Knob. Okay. What's that little number 10 for? That's what I'm curious. Drain valve, not pictured. Okay. Drain. I guess you drain the valve if you want to carry it. You don't want to have all the compressed air in there. So we might want to close it up first. Warning: risk from eye object. Always wear safety goggles. Okay. I'm looking over to see if I have my safety goggles. Alright, so let's see here. Hopefully this guy's in. Okay, good. It's only a couple pages. I was going to say, wow, it's in French and all the other languages now. Does it? Probably ending. Okay, after the water has been drained, close the drain valve. You add water to this? If drain valve is plugged, release air pressure. The valve can then remove, clean, and reinstall. Oh, that's for maintenance probably. Okay. Check valve figure. Warning: risk of bursting. If the safety valve does not work properly, overpressurizing may occur, causing a tank to rupture or an explosion. Warning: risk from flying objects away. Wear safety, certified safety equipment. Ooh, damn, that is some crazy stuff there. Let's see here. So we got this guy here. So I guess we just close the safety valve until it builds up pressure, right? Pretty much a simple fact. The guy assured me it's not like one of those high pressure where it's gonna like totally like you know. It's just, so I'm just gonna tighten this by hand a little bit. That's it. So just a little tighten by hand. Like you know, almost tilt it, just stays in there for you. Like, oh, scared me a little bit. See, there's pressure there. That's a safety valve. So that's it. What you do is just push it in there like this. You're just directing air. That's all you're doing. So keeping all the air pressure in this little guy here. Hopefully. Okay, don't turn it on. Alright, so let's see how it builds up PSI. Let's see if we release this guy a little bit. A lot of air. Cold air too, by the way. Very cold air. Let's see how long it lasts before it stops. You can almost see moisture too because of the cold air shooting out. Oh, it's like a freezer now. Like a freezer bolt. Alright, so we turn it on, they'll stay. That's just where it opens still. So it takes time to build that pressure in there. Warning: hot surface but burns, surface client. Okay, so we tighten it up. And let's go and get the hose ready. I think it's going to stop and go. And it builds more pressure. Pause it, turn it off. Let's go and get the hose pressure here. for this guy. I think they're just the same connector in. Okay, let's go and find the tip. We had his tip here, I think. This is the tip we're going to use. I think we need this too, right? Just to, I guess, push it. Just like that. A little self-hook right there. I'm not sure if this one will be better or this one. These two. So we'll find out. It shuts off by itself normally, I heard. So. Alright, let's just shut it off. Let it hold itself there. I feel safer being it shut off. I don't think we need that serious amount of pressure building yet, so we're gonna go ahead and connect this guy here. Or how does he do it? He's got to have his own connectors. Oh, there it goes, the big area eye. Okay, so let's go and put this guy here. See if I can get this guy. See that? He won't fit this way, that's for sure. Fits this way. You couldn't use some of that, what call that Teflon tape, but I think we're fine. I think it has enough pressure probably. We don't really need that crazy of a pressure. So there we go. I think this is it. Very sharp. Definitely don't want to direct this in your eye or anything. Okay, so now we're going to go and connect this other end of him. Get their universal ends to these guys here. So we'll put it right here into this hose. Or will it just snap on? Or this is the one. Who knows? No, these aren't screw kinds, are they? Okay, see that? It attaches like that, so it has to have some kind of hooking mechanism. So these might be the hooking pipes for it. I think I see it. Alright, so one thing after another. We got to connect another thing to it. And again, this is just to remove a throttle sleeve. Some throttle grips. How about that? A little set. This is the golden one here. I think this might work better. There we go. Again, you could put some of that Teflon tape to help seal a little bit better, but I don't think so. We'll be fine. I think it's still going to release enough pressure air there for us to get our job done. But we were going to do other projects with it. We will definitely use a Teflon one if we need the most pressure from it. So let's do this. Then we can direct the air. Oh, ouch. There we go. Just lift this guy up. And I guess he just pokes in. Oh, or maybe you push him in. Okay, I'm going to hold my feet here. Oh, he's not even flicking in. Alright, let me try this again. Oh, he's just coming out. I need him to hook. I think I'm going to need two hands for this one. I think one of it's to actually pull to the side, and the other one to hook. So let me set the tripod down a little bit. Okay, here we go. It's always kind of scary, nerve-wracking, learning something new. That's how we learn. So you pull this out or in. Oh, you pull it in. Then you pull it out? No. There we go. Oh, almost had it. Okay, so you pull this back, right? You retract it back. So here, I'm gonna do it again for you guys. I guess it's so much easier at the gas station. The hose is already connected. All right, so here we go. You pull this back here like this, right? You see all the little ball bearings right here? When you pull it back, let's see what's inside of it. That's it. I think it just hooks like a, you know, your socket of your tool. So there's gonna be pressure pulling it in and out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this back. You can see the ball bearer, and I'm gonna shove this in. Or I'm gonna try to. Okay, there we go. It's in, it's locked. It kind of interlocks itself. There it goes, not coming in or it's coming out. But air is still squeezing as we speak. So here we go. Feel like Iron Man. That's how they do that. Oh yeah, there's a lot of air pressure. And it's not gonna hurt. Just be really careful though. Don't do this, which I don't. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just to even attempt to conceive the idea of this coming off so easily with some air pressure. Or trying to, you know. I don't think there's enough air pressure really built up now. Oh wow. I do feel like it's gliding, but not enough air pressure still. Alright, let's turn this bad boy back on. Air is getting weaker and weaker. Here's what I'm going to do. Got some air in there. Have to do is have to something to grip and hold it, right? Let's build some pressure first. Right now, see, there's not that much pressure. Keep my hand there. I guess because we have a little bit of leaking here and there. I feel like it's coming off. Yeah, I feel like it's popped. It's popped, but it's just not enough to really bring it out. I knew it's going to be a little bit challenging learning it. So we might need to hold it somewhere in place. Let's see if we can even pull the old one out. You ready? We're going to try to see if we can pull this guy out. Now I know we probably need to do a little bit more than just this, but let's find out. Okay. All I'm doing is just cleaning now. Alright. Oh, what's that? Oh man, he was right. Check it out. Holy smoke, look. Holy shit. APM was actually on the money. And again, this is not really... Here I am thinking, man, how am I really going to get this guy? And getting him in with it. Look at that. Now, the minute you don't have air anymore, now he's coming off. Look at that. Holy smoke. That was simple as a pimple. That wasn't hard at all. I get him now. Now, see, putting him back in, you know, this guy's not that hard, but he probably, hairspray, we could probably slide him right through. But it's good to know though, right? Now we know. That wasn't hard at all. APM was right. All right, now I feel a little bit more confident now. Now let's get back to this guy again. We got him off. Let's see what we can do with this guy. I need something to really hold him down though. Look at that. Yeah, I'm almost, sorry, you guys can see it. I'm almost ruining this guy right here. I wonder if we can get this guy here instead. He's smaller, right? Let's check him out. Again, do not face forward yet. We're gonna put this guy here. Squeeze him through. Oh. Oh man, this thing's bended already. Look at that. Great for poking to the ball. Get him out. That was interesting though. I mean, this guy looked like he's toast. I mean, there's no way of getting him out cleanly now. You can see here, he's probably damaged a little bit soft from the impact. So we can just take him little by little off. Probably have to break him off or cut him off. Kind of peel him away a little bit from the inside out. So let's do it. But probably want to keep his structure where we knew where his symbol was at. It might be different though for the new throttle, so it might not matter really. But there we go. So I'm breaking him from the inside. Ouch. Kind of twist him out. Let's see if I can do that. Look at that. I got most of him curled out already horribly. I mean, this guy's just toast almost. Alright, so let's just break him. Yep, he's definitely damaged now. If we decide to, we could still... I wish I could... Again, air pressure is supposed to be able to help us, right? So I'm going to try to... This guy... If I can hook him onto something, maybe I can do the air pressure part. Like hook him onto our controller. Let's try it. It's worth a shot. We'll hook him onto our controller here, mount the controller, and then we'll get air pressure in, and then we'll have something to yank on. Because right now we can't yank on anything because he's not clam on anything. It's kind of hard to yank, even though we got this kind of bitty piece in there. So we'll open this controller up, squeeze this guy in here. Let's go and open him up. But yeah, the air pressure did help the other one come off with pretty much at ease. So I believe that one's it's either 3 or probably actually 4. So we'll mount it on there temporarily, just to have something to hook on this guy and then be able to squeeze him out, right? So let's see if I can get this guy on here. Yeah, I just need the extension. Oh, actually, you know, I can do it without extension. Gotta be careful though, my mirror's mounted on there as well. So I'll probably need both hands on the deck shortly. Do not want to make my mirror fall. There we go, let's put this, here we go, holding the mirror securely. Also have the ram mount the other end as well. Well, this whole thing's gonna come off. Let's see if I can squeeze him in now. I don't know if I can. Might have to take him all the way off. Oops, sorry. What I'm trying to do is get this guy off here. There we go. Let's go and put this guy in here. Oh man, he's fucked. Sorry. He's effed up. Look at this. Because I did this to him, right? Oh man, I made it harder for myself now. Could have kept him straight. I could have had a better chance. Alright, let's just force him. We can force him to straighten himself up. There we go. Gotta get him in here. I can't get him in here until he can lock in. So you can see here, it's forcing him to straighten himself up. Now we can go ahead and try to get this guy unbolted so we can get him on there. This is definitely interesting. I still have to go get some red Loctite because I only use blue Loctite most of the engine. So this is the only thing I'm probably going to use red Loctite on, is those mirrors here. We're going to mount them in place where we want them. Alright, this guy's almost, I think he's already completely loose. Just this bottom one's holding him back. Yeah, I gotta be careful, I don't want this to drop. The mirror especially, I gotta catch it. Okay, I think they're open. There we go. Alright, bye. Go in there. Go in there and stay locked. I'm coming back for you though. There we go. Got him in there. Alright, that way it'll help squeeze that guy in there, stay in there. Let's go and lock this guy down. And he also has a T too, so we can yank. Well, let's see what we can yank. It's almost like putting him in a vise, really. Try and get him in a headlock so we can pull his body out. Okay, last one, tighten him down. Just tighten him by hand. I need a power drill for this. Okay, so this is secure. Okay, now the idea is to squeeze and somewhat pull him out. So we'll need our air pressure gun now. We're going to use this little fine tip here. see what we can do. And that's funny because I got it off from the other side, just like with this setup right here, right? So let's see if I can, you know, my luck's still there. Oh man, what's going on? Completely dead? Oh wow, it really is dead. Now it's building pressure. Okay, there it goes. Building pressure again. I guess it does. There it goes. Building it. Not strong as it was before, though. Interesting. I guess you gotta give it some time. Okay. Getting a lot of air in there. Oh no, look. Almost ripping them there. I need him to stay on there. Alright, let's do it from this way. Let me try it. We're going to try to get into that little groove there, okay? Let's see. Looks like I'm almost there. Too many things in the way here. Air in it. Is that enough pressure or what? Okay, there's a little bit more pressure here. Kind of tighten the little needle nozzle a little bit. Again, this went through some heavy pounding, so I'm not surprised it's going to give me a hard time getting back off. Ah, we broke it. All right, we tried. We try, let's see if I can salvage what I can. Alright, let's just hope putting it back on is easier. Let's just hope putting it back on is easier than getting it off. Alright, so I think that's the only reason why we need the air compressor was to try to get this guy off of this guy. And then, of course, we got this handlebar with ease. That was no problem at all whatsoever. So either there was some gunk built up on this guy here that I didn't know about. But I really didn't use any lubricant at all. It was a dry fit. So he must have really did a number in there. So in the meantime, what we can do is just try to break them out. So we'll just need a flathead or something like that. We'll just shove it. I was just going to test it out to see if I can take it out of the throttle easily. But so far, I guess I'm not the expert here. Obviously. So let me go ahead and just use this guy here. Take him all the way straight out. Can just kind of crack in half, hopefully. Maybe I can crack in half or not. There we go. Kind of wedge them in there. Kind of be careful where I bend the flathead because I don't want to ruin the plastic housing. Well, there we go. We got them all the way out completely, right? All right. So we're just trying to break this guy a little bit in. See if I can do this way or whichever has a little bit of strength. All right, there we go. Bending him in there. Kind of wobbly now. Surprise, huh? Even with this much right here, I can't get the air pressure to help me, right? Let's try it again. See, go straight to the other way. So I need to get from this side to anything. Alright. I don't even know if I can actually just pull it by sheer force. Let's try it. Sheer pull. Sheer pull. Use a vice grip here. Take it to its little smallest point. It's going to crush and break things, whatever. This is definitely not what you want to do if you want to try to save your throttle sleeve. But I want to save the grip at least. Oh, yes. Not at all coming. Little mystery motor oil. I don't know. Works wonders, right? Keeps it lube. Oh, it's not open. Let's get the one that's open. We'll do whatever. Now, I wouldn't recommend using this to keep it on your bars because it will never give the grip a chance to stick in your bars at all whatsoever. So you want to dry this out if you're going to reuse these grip. Hairspray will probably be the best because hairspray will lube it, but then it'll also dry out and stick. This guy will stay oily, period, until you wipe them off. What am I doing here? I just need the cap, right? Just go like that underneath. There you go. Got enough fluid to supposedly stay on the cap. Supposedly. I don't think there is any fluid here. Alright, so I'll have to pour some on. Okay. Oil control. Alright, so let's see if I can pour it to the areas where I think he can start going in, doing his magic. There we go. That little pour there is not really gonna just do the work for me, but it's a start. Much a start, like everything else. All right. Let's take a little more drink. Still not there yet. Try to do it at 360 degree evenly. Put some in here's this side too as well. Ooh. Oh, there it goes. It's gonna do it. It's gonna fall wherever it may. It's going to get oily. Don't want to ruin the plastic really, but I might not have a choice. This is probably the most torture a throttle has ever been through. Looked like wax. My thumb was in there. Part of my thumb. Alright, so I got a feeling it came out this end already, so more than likely it's got a little bit more loop than what it had before. So it should do us an honor here and let us twist him around. Just get all that oil to work. There you go, look, oil's worked his magic there. Now you can do it this way. It's gone. You can almost pull it by hand really. And just get this guy. He doesn't want to come back out. He's like, I'm going in there for the kill. All right, we'll pull him out this way. Look at that. Oh, sorry, you didn't see that. Just pulled him out right there with a little bit of oil. So if all else fails, you can get some oil and just pull it out that way. Now you want to dry the oil before you put in a new throttle sleeve. In fact, let's test this out, shall we? I'm just curious. Let's see if I was to put this new throttle sleeve in replacement real quick here, right? Okay, let's see if I was to do this. In fact, I forgot where it went. Let's see how easy it would be. Oh, shit. Unless I'm putting pressure back here, but I don't think I was. Oh, no. It's still going to be a tidy. Oh, yeah, this guy's going to be a really... It's gonna be a fun project. That's all I can tell you. Oh, I'm wiggling him back. All right, just curious to see if he would go in easily. Definitely not gonna pound him anymore. Let's turn the air compressor back. See if we can help him. Ready? Nope. Okay, let's see how the magic of oil is. Let's say we weren't gonna. Let's say we see this guy's all oiled up already on the grip, so there's no reason why he can't just go in, right? Because he's oiled from every corner in the world. I don't think hairspray can give that much more oil to him. Look at that. That's why I was talking about. It was hard to get him in. Yeah, this grip here was just hard, period, to get these throttle sleeves in. So maybe the NCY one will probably be a little bit easier. In fact, we can try it right now. Let's do it. This is our NCY one, I believe, the bigger opening. Yeah. Okay. Now APM says get some hairspray because you're not going to be able to pull this one off. Okay, and then we also have to figure out how to cut this guy too eventually. And we could probably cut it after, you know, we put it in. It doesn't really matter, either one. Let's see here. Oh wow, look. Oh, they made it smart. They made it really smart. You might not even need hairspray. See that right there? Straight shot, right? Supposedly. Take out that wash. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. See that washer right there? Look, I can almost squeeze like this. Look how much easier the NCY one goes in. Now, getting them out is a different story, like everything else. Alright, so we'll figure this one out. I don't doubt that hairspray will work and everything like that, but I want to set it to where I know where the throttle is going to be, where we're actually going to turn this guy, and where he's going to rest last, because I want to synchronize it to have my NCY show at his resting point when we actually put the whole throttle thing in there. So we'll have to figure that one out after we set everything else up in par. So at least we got everything out here where we want it. And just putting back in, we might not need the air compressor. So we're good there. But man, look at that. Yeah, when you put the oil in there, it was like pulling a crawdad's tail off. It was easy. The whole thing just came right out, all the meat from the very bottom. Just pulled it right out of there. So a little oil goes a long way. So far it's not doing us any good to put oil on there and leaving oil in there. So we're not going to use oil when we put our new throttle sleeve in there. We're going to use hairspray. So we'll take that APM suggestion there. But yeah, I think the air compressor did play a good easy role for us to take out that the left hand one. So we'll wait on that real quick. I'm probably going to head out to the hardware store and we will go ahead and get some hairspray, some red Loctite, and then we'll continue on our journey. We're going to try to simulate how we're going to mount this guy. We're going to put him in there, and then we're going to put the grips in there. So we can simulate a little bit how the throttle is going to go on. That way we can face this direction. And I'm not sure if we can probably poke him, like beat him up. Let's see if I can take this guy out of there. There we go, I took him out. That's all he was held in by some this and a washer. So if you were to have this completely open like this, you can probably cut it, meaning, you know, take a little pair of scissors to cut it. I prefer to see if we can actually just beat it off. You know what I mean? Just like kind of whack it off or something. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's see that. We can try to see if we can whack a hole in these ones. Pretty more simpler than... So we can get this guy off again. We can just take him down. And then we can use this whole thing here as a testing ground to pretty much put a little sharp whack on this guy here. So let's do it. Let's try to see if that'll work. I have the Allen bolts. Is it raining? What's all this moisture here? It's weird. Huh. Where did the moisture come from? I don't remember. Oh, you know what? It's probably from the air compressor. Didn't realize it creates a little, you know, condensed air flow. So that's probably what it is. Okay, let's go and remove this guy for a second. We need one side of him anyway. Just want want to take them off completely. Should remove the other side. I think that's the one that probably can use the sharpness on the most. Should we remove the other side? Yeah, we can probably remove the other side. Well, we gotta remove this guy anyway. We gotta take off his throttle. We'll probably have to simulate, so we'll